But anyway, bro, do you remember the time you whacked me over the head and
man.
caused me to bleed? Like, I had to go to hospital.
No, but to this day, I'm still sorry about that. But like, yeah, I swear, like we were in PE, innit?
Yeah.
Like, PE change room, and I fully just. I swear we were because basically this is what happened. Yeah, in the PE change room before we even started the lesson, like we were all getting changed. I think it was like 2 of our other mates were like whacking each other with a tie. You were involved as well.
Yeah.
You were like all whacking each other with a tie, and then everyone just thought it was banter. Like, oh yeah, it's funny. I took it to the extreme.
Yeah. You got your blazer.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair,
it wasn't my blazer. It was my mate's blazer.
Yeah.
And I didn't know he had his phone in it.
Yeah. So to be fair, you didn't know. It might have, I don't even know if the keys or the phone, but all I remember is you whacked me over like.
It was the phone. I remember it was my mate's like iPhone 4, and you know how bulky they are, and it fully like whacked you on the head.
Yeah. So I remember you hit me over the head with it like 3 times. I'm like, bro, stop. Yeah. And then like you're like, no, you carry on. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
I know,
I'm bleeding. Like my head is pouring with blood at this stage. You keep whacking me over the head like 3 times more.
Bro.
So I'm like, bro, stop. You saw me, like you saw my head.
I don't know why I was like, because I didn't hear you saying stop. I didn't know there was anything in the blazer.
Yeah.
I was like carrying on, thinking like, oh, it's not as bad as it.
So you thought it was a playful thing. You thought it's like just
like I was
around.
not angry at you at all, but like everyone else, they must have looked at us and thought we had like proper beef, but we were only like play fighting. I just took it a bit too far.
Yeah.
And then like I was whacking, you were like, stop. I finally heard you. I was like, what? What's so deep? You removed your head. Blood everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Obviously, I was shook, innit? Because I remember like taking my hand off my head.
Yeah.
And my hand was literally like covered in blood. And I walked out. Obviously, we had changing rooms. But you know, we had changing rooms. So yeah, I walk out of the changing room, and there was this guy I didn't really like, and like he didn't like me, I didn't like him. And then he looked at me like his face was bare, like, oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So then, like, I'm like, bro, like, I didn't really know how deep it was.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know my face was, like, covered in blood.
Yeah.
So, like, he's like, bro, your face is literally covered in blood.
It was
I'm
terrifying.
like, what, you're lying. So then I run back into the changing room. I look in the mirror and, like, my face, like, I don't know, you know the Deadpool mask?
Yeah.
But it's literally like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God.
That's a good reference. No, bro, there was a whole trail of blood on the floor.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God, I fully killed my mate.
Yeah.
I was I was literally in my head, I was imagining myself getting handcuffed, going to prison.
No, because I swear our head of year said, oh, you could be expelled for this.
Yeah. Our head of year was like, who did that right now? I felt so guilty. I was like so guilty. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna like not own up. Even if I do, there's going to be snakes in the room. They're going to be like, it was Alex.
Yeah.
Then I'll be even more trouble. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, it was me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it was a play fight. I took it to the extreme. I'm really sorry. And he was like, oh, Then I see you come out with like a massive bandage on your head.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I don't know why, but obviously you're panicking. You were fully like, can you see my brain?
No, because you know why? My mate from primary school, like, I known him for a long time, so obviously I'm going to believe him. He said to me, bro, I can see your brain. And bear in mind, I didn't know how big the cut was. Like, I literally thought my head was like...
But was he actually trying to get you shook, or was he just saying that as a joke?
I think he was saying it as a joke. And I thought he was expecting...
That's the wrong time to joke.
Yeah. My head pouring from blood, and this guy...
I'm out here thinking you're dying.
Yeah, I'm out here thinking, like, he can literally see my brain, like, pumping and that.
Exactly.
So I think, like, the cut is, like, fully, like, I don't know, a few centimetres long.
Yeah.
Like, and you can literally, like, see my skull and that. I might sound a bit dumb, but anyway. Yeah. And I'm like, I remember saying to our other teacher, head of PE, like, I was like, oh, can you see my brain? And he started laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing, man? I'm panicking and you're laughing.
Yeah.
He says to me, don't be stupid. But at that time, I was panicking because I never had, like, a big injury. Like, I never had, like, a broken bone or anything like that. So I'm panicking.
Touch wood, like, none of us have ever broken our bones.
Yeah.
But I was just terrified. Then I got sent to isolation.
Yeah, no, but...
And it was just... Then that's when the head of year was like, oh, if... Like, didn't he go up to you? Like, say about that bit when he went up to you.
Yeah.
Like, I could have got expelled if you didn't say it.
Because I remember when I first walked into the thing, like, I didn't really want to snake my best mate, isn't it? So I was like, and at the time, we weren't even really best mates, were we? We were just like friends.
Yeah, we weren't as close as we
Yeah.
are now.
So like, I remember him asking me, "Who did this to you? Who did this to you?" I was like, "Oh no, I fell." But like, it was kind of you knew I was lying. Like, there's no way I'm bleeding this much, and I just fell.
Yeah.
So I never told the guy that it was you that did it to me, and they came up to me like,
that's why I rate you so much.
they like to me, "Oh, did Alex do this to you?" And I was like, "No, I just fell." But then obviously you snaked yourself by saying it was you.
And then didn't you say you walked into a closed plate?
Oh yeah, no, I said I tripped and then I banged my head on the clothes plate.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Walked into a closed, walking backwards into a closed
Yeah.
plate.
So yeah, obviously they knew it was a lie, and then you just said it was
But then
you.
you said like, oh, you didn't do it on purpose. That's what I
Yeah.
rate so much.
That's what.
Oh my god, my mum would have killed me.
Yeah. You're like, did Alex do this to you on purpose, or was it like an accident? And I said it's an accident, which it was. Obviously you didn't know the phone was in there and that.
To listen to the full podcast where me and my mate just get way too high and way too drunk, having conversations so deep and random we feel we just have to share. The link is in the description, go check that out right now. If you like being nosy and listening in to our conversations about interesting theories, funny memories or random controversial topics, come chill with us man, spark your zoo, drink your pint and subscribe.